firing of Comey, and it's not going to go away on him. He has no strategy in mind except to have war with the press over.
It's also interesting to hear his spokespeople say, look, you're holding us to an unreasonable standard of being factual and being accurate in what we're saying. Our boss is just moving too fast. He's doing too many things. He's too great of a leader, quick of a leader, in order to be pinned down and get all the details out of. I mean, that doesn't seem to hold water.
Of course not. Presidents need to tell the truth. Obviously, somebody might story tell once in a while, and we do the Pinocchio game with them. But his first 100 days, they're documented. Some like 485 out lies from Donald Trump, and the historians some there have been actually books, The Lies of Donald Trump. But we're now starting to understand that he doesn't know when he's lying. If you're a compulsive liar or an inventor of things, then you don't even think that you're doing it. So I think we're dealing with a kind of condition that he has, and we may be living with it for a while.
All right, Douglas Brinkley, I appreciate you being on. Thank you very much. Just ahead, anger boils over at town halls across the country as constituents confront House Republicans and vent their outrage over the GOP healthcare bill. That and more.
There you go. It's time for some straight talk. The big wireless companies lure you in with great coverage, but then charge you a really high price to use their cell towers. Not cool. Straight Talk Wireless uses the same towers but charges way less. You get the same 4G LTE network so your phone works in more places for a lot less. It's time to ask yourself,
why haven't I switched?
Get a Samsung Galaxy S8 or bring your own phone. Unlimited talk, text, and data, just $45 a month, no contract. Straight Talk Wireless, only at Walmart. He wasn't the stuff of legends. There's no magic up his sleeve. He didn't have wings or a cape. He was but just a man. With the will to go beyond.
When our drivers recommend their cars, their words become part of our fabric. The 2017 Mitsubishi Outlander with standard third row seating. Come in now and get $3,000 cash back or 0% APR plus $500 cash back.
Ace has everything you need for your yard this spring. Right now, save up to 25% on hand-picked items throughout the store.
Like potting mix, garden soils, mulch, and more.
So hurry in now through Monday and save up to 25%.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
This is Brooks Yard with cute kids, an adorable dog, and ugly bare spots. Bare spots that are hard to fix using seed alone. But Scott's Easy Seed changes everything. It's an all-in-one solution. Our finest grass seed, plus quick start fertilizer and natural super absorbent mulch. Grow grass anywhere. The very first time. Guaranteed. Bare spots be gone. This is a Scott's Yard.
You were made to move, to progress, to not just accept what you see, but imagine something new. At Invisalign, we use the most advanced teeth straightening technology to help you find the next amazing version of yourself. It's time to unleash your secret weapon. It's there, right under your nose. Get to your best smile up to 50% faster. Visit Invisalign.com to get started today.
Once upon a time, Hansel and Gretel came upon a house made out of gingerbread. Being quite hungry, they started eating the roof. The homeowner was outraged. Luckily, the Geico Insurance Agency had helped her with homeowner's insurance. She got all her shingles replaced. Hansel and Gretel were last seen eating their way through the candy cane forest. Call Geico and see how easy it is to switch and save on homeowner's insurance.
Tomorrow night, The Axe Files with David Axelrod returns to CNN. A special conversation with California Governor Jerry Brown. The Axe Files with David Axelrod, a CNN special, tomorrow 9 p.m. Eastern.
As the extraordinary events of this week have been unfolding in Washington, the House has been in recess. The break began just after the House passed by a whisker the GOP healthcare bill to repeal and replace Obamacare. Some Republican lawmakers have been holding town halls in their home districts where the reception has not exactly been warm. Gary Tuckman has more.
Donald Trump said during the campaign he would be a great unifier for the country. But there's been no evidence of that at congressional town halls this week.
Well, the rich gotta shut your mouth.
Many of the Republican congressmen who held town halls during this recess have heard the wrath of many of their constituents. In New Jersey, Congressman Tom MacArthur got an earful. It was his amendment to the Health Care Act that helped push it over the finish line.
Is rape considered a pre-existing condition under your amendment? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? One word, please. One word, please.
Folks, you get to ask the questions, and I get to answer them.
Yes, so answer them. So answer them.
I will not describe a violent act against a woman as a pre-existing condition. That to me. But what I will say is that this bill does not allow discrimination in health insurance based on
At this point, you can say what you want, but I think we all know the truth here. And thank you.
In North Dakota, Congressman Kevin Kramer heard from a woman with a disabled child. She asked him not to repeal Obamacare, with her family facing bankruptcy.
This is what $3.5 million looks like. And she's 2 years old.
A man upset for the woman started walking towards the congressman. Another town hall participant then grabbed his neck.
Raise my taxes and give it to that woman, and take the billionaire's money and give it to that woman. Here, don't be pandering to the billionaires. Here you go. Take it.
That's too far.
Both he and the man who grabbed his neck were taken out by police. Then there was this woman asking a question to Republican Congressman Rod Blum in Iowa about how he could still support President Trump.
It's how come Bill Clinton can get impeached over a and this thing that's in the White House now brings the Russians into the Oval Office with their news cameras. Why is he not being impeached?
The answer didn't satisfy most in this audience.
No proof so far of any collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia.
Representative Blum held 3 other town halls this week and ended up leaving this mostly combative one without even telling the audience goodbye. Gary Tuckman, CNN, Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Much more ahead on a day that has left a lot of heads spinning in Washington and a week as well. The White House still struggling to get a story straight about